Hello, I'm at GuffromHouse.com, and this is a pair of 2019 Burton Custom snowboard bindings designed for all-on freestyle use for beginner to intermediate level riders that want a more comfortable, soft binding that's forgivable, that fits really well across kind of like all boot types. Could an advanced level rider ride these? Of course they could, but they may be a little bit too soft. Now, I had a good conversation with Jason Henderson from Burton, and he was saying that there's a lot of people who are choosing to ride the Custom with surf-style powder boards because they have, very soft appeal and they're comfortable at a pretty low price point. The Custom has been within the line for like 20 plus years. It's one of our best-selling bindings here at the house, and pretty much for Burton too. The base plate, this lower section, is actually a single component polycarbonate style plate. It's a little bit softer, and it's part of the Reflex style series, meaning that this binding has discs. They are compatible with 2x4, 4x4 3D patterns. If you call Burton, get the extra 3D pattern one. And then, of course, the channel system. So you may have a Burton board, but you also may have other boards that you want to ride the Custom on it. Well, get the Reflex instead of the EST Custom option. They are comfortable, and that Reflex allows the board to flex more natural because a majority of the plastic underneath your foot, the harder polycarbonate, has actually been taken out, so it flexes kind of like a hinge almost. Basically, what you see here is all just EVA style cushioning. This is that full bed, but the discs that come with it also have like a little hinge pattern to it. There's not like a hinge pin. It's not like a door where you can open and close it. It just has a thinner style center that flexes and allows the binding to flex with the natural contours of the board when you're riding down the hill. It's actually kind of a cool little thing. But yeah, that full bed of cushioning is from your heel all the way to your toe. The toe ramp can actually be adjusted out. So if you have a bigger style boot or longer style boot, you can adjust that out so you get less toe jag and you get a little bit more leverage directly underneath your toes. The high Mack is exclusive to this Custom style binding. Again, it's going to be a little bit softer up on the corners. It has a fairly flat design, a top of EVA and a full back of EVA padding too, and then a micro forward lean adjustment. But one of the reasons that a lot of freestyle riders like the Custom is because they have what's called a zero lean design. So they don't have any forward lean when the forward lean adjustment is at 0. It's actually straight up at 90 degrees. So a big thing with a lot of these jibbers today is that there's no forward lean. It's just like straight up, and the Customs have it. The freestyle bindings have a little bit of forward lean. So if you're more of a freestyle rider and you want to get at the lower price point and you want to kind of jump to something a little bit more high tech than the freestyle, of course, jump into the Custom. It features the same strap. It's called the React strap. Has a lot of lateral and medial support, internal style spines, but then there's like a little kind of center, kind of like wishbone style shape or bone style shape. So when you flex over the top of your toe stud edge, there's not a lot of material pinching, and it features a living hinge, which allows for the binding strap to lay open more, so it's easier to get your foot inside. And then there's a toe strap. This is called the Get a Grip. Get a Grip has been with Burton for a long time. Actually, the Burton cartels that I ride have the Get a Grip strap. They're really low profile. It's a stitch style design, but it has a little bit of rubber kind of webbing and internal kind of ribs, so it sticks to basically every boot out there. The Get a Grip cap strap is actually a strap that can only be worn on the front of your toes. It can't be worn, well, it could be, but it's not going to fit correctly. It's not going to fit over the top of the foot. And then, of course, there's going to be the smooth glide buckles. They ratchet down really hard. They have long levers, easy release tabs. That's easy to use when you have chunky gloves on. The Custom is a great binding. It has a lot of adjustability. You can rotate the high back to become parallel with your heel side edge, so you get more lateral and medial movement. The toe and the ankle strap can be adjusted to be centered down the middle of your boots. Make sure to do that, and that's all with the toolless designs. This is a great binding at an awesome price point. It comes in tons of different colorways. This is the Burton Custom Reflex snowboard binding that you can check out at thehouse.com by selecting the link below in the description. Leave a comment or a question. Let me know what you think of these things here. Subscribe to the channel over there. Check out more vids there, and hopefully I'll see you on snow. Peace.